am completely being reformed, but first I had to be melted down into goo.
But
Yes.
then when you gave us the example of the butterfly and the cocoon, I was like, oh, that's a perfect example of an in-between season. I mean, you literally were like, hi, the butterfly turns into goo. And I feel that on a lot of levels because all of these things that we have experience with that we're competent in, the Lord's like, hey, I've got this new thing for you. And you're like, okay, cool. I'm going to be a butterfly. And then you forget that you have to like go into the chrysalis and literally become goo to turn into these beautiful butterflies. I just loved that. That was fantastic.
It's definitely adjacent to this perimenopause thing that everybody is now finally talking about. I mean, 3 years ago, I asked my OBGYN about this situation, and she was like, I got nothing for you. This is the way it's going to be until you die. And I was like, great, that's wonderful. But now they're willing to, we're basically women running trial experiments on ourselves to figure this out. And so it's emotionally, I was an emotionally resilient person. You would never have known when I was on any kind of monthly cycle. I didn't hardly know. I mean, it was a very even keel sort of thing. My poor husband, he's like, you are not the same person. No, I am not. I am completely being reformed. But first I had to be melted down into goo. It's a very strange place to be. I think we need to normalize saying things like, I don't need to make a decision right now. You need to wait a few days when I'm out of this phase. And I'm not saying we got to be ruled by emotions. Not at all. I'm just saying we got to make room for them because legitimately after PT, you are going to be exhausted and whatever else. I am going to be that way in a number of areas. I need to breathe. And we're not supposed to be working at this breakneck speed anyway, so there's that. We really are supposed to be much more connected to each other, to God, to nature.